Have you ever watched a red carpet clip and felt something shift? Quietly, instantly. Like the room suddenly got warmer? Not because of a headline, not because of a scandal, but because two people walked into the light. And for a few seconds everything else faded. That is exactly what happened at the Hengdian Red Carpet Festival, when Yulong and Yang Miemie appeared together and created a moment so calm, so elegant, and so unexpectedly intimate that millions of viewers around the world felt the same reaction. Wait, did time just slow down? Some red carpet appearances win attention through noise. Big poses, bold statements, calculated spectacle. This one did the opposite, and that is precisely why it landed. The moment felt almost quiet enough to miss, yet powerful enough to stay. What stopped people wasn't a dramatic gesture, but a gentle one. A subtle step aside, a small adjustment, a pause that carried meaning. In that brief silence, audiences sensed something rare. Control without coldness, confidence without performance. There is an honesty in understated behavior. When someone chooses not to dominate the frame, it reads as inner security. When another responds with a soft, instinctive act of care, it reads as familiarity, not theater. Viewers didn't feel told what to think. They felt invited to notice. That invitation creates intimacy. It encourages the mind to lean in, to read between the movements, to wonder what kind of connection makes people behave with such ease. In a world trained to expect constant exaggeration, restraint becomes a kind of courage. The moment did not shout, yet everyone heard it, because dignity has its own volume, and calm can be louder than spectacle. Across the United States, Korea, Japan, Southeast Asia, Australia, and Europe, viewers may disagree on trends, humor, or celebrity culture, but they tend to agree on one universal signal: respect. That is why this moment traveled so easily. It was not dependent on language, background knowledge, or insider fandom. It communicated through behavior that nearly everyone understands. A man creating space for a woman to shine is not merely polite. It is emotionally legible. It says, "I see you. I value you. I'm not threatened by your light." And when she responds not with spectacle but with a small act of attention, straightening a collar, offering a smile, she returns the same message. "I'm here with you, not above you." The exchange becomes a quiet loop of consideration. For many viewers aged 35 to 75, this hits even harder because it reflects mature affection, the kind that is steady rather than noisy. It reminds people of relationships built on manners, patience, and mutual regard. Even those who are skeptical of celebrity narratives can respond to that. It does not feel like gossip. It feels like human decency, captured at the exact moment it became visible. Fashion at its best is not just decoration, it is narrative. On that carpet, the styling did not compete with the moment, it amplified it. The contrast between their looks created a visual language that viewers could read instantly. Structure and softness, shadow and light, strength and sparkle. When two people appear side by side and the eye feels at rest, it is because the balance is right. This is visual poetry, an image that holds together without forcing itself. His tailoring communicated discipline. Clean lines, measured detail, a silhouette that suggests calm authority. Hers carried light, intricate textures, reflective surfaces, movement that catches attention without demanding it. Together, they looked like two halves of the same composition. The result is not simply beautiful. It is meaningful. It suggests that they are not trying to outshine one another. They are allowing each other to complete the frame. This matters because audiences do not only consume celebrity images, they absorb symbols. Here the symbol is harmony. It is the rare comfort of seeing elegance that does not feel arrogant, glamour that does not feel aggressive. In a single shot, fashion becomes an emotional subtitle. Not "look at us," but "watch how we move together." That is why people replayed it, because it feels like a still photograph that somehow breathes. For many viewers in the 35 to 75 range, entertainment is most enjoyable when it feels safe, emotionally and culturally. They are not necessarily looking for chaos, confrontation, or constant provocation. They often prefer signals of stability, good manners, tasteful presentation, and an atmosphere that does not demand cynicism. This is why the moment resonated as reassuring. It offered glamour without anxiety. In recent years, celebrity culture can feel exhausting. Endless rumors, sharpened comment sections, public narratives that shift by the hour. Against that backdrop, A calm, respectful interaction feels almost nostalgic, like a reminder that elegance can still exist in the modern spotlight. The appeal is not youthful drama, it is composure. It is the comforting sense that two people can be seen together without anyone being humiliated, exaggerated, or pushed into a headline. This is also why it feels rare. Restraint is no longer the default language of publicity, yet for mature audiences, restraint is often the most persuasive proof of sincerity. When people behave with control, it suggests thoughtfulness. When they offer each other small courtesies, it suggests character. Viewers do not merely enjoy the clip, they relax into it. It feels like a brief holiday from noise, an image of beauty that does not ask you to pick a side, only to appreciate the grace. It is easy to label the moment as romance because chemistry is a convenient story. But there is a deeper, arguably more enduring interpretation. What captivated people may have been the professionalism itself. True professionals understand that the spotlight is not a battlefield. It is a shared space. They know how to be present without dominating, how to look connected without creating discomfort, how to offer warmth without turning it into a performance. From that angle, the most romantic element is not flirtation. It is consideration. He reads the moment and makes room. She notices and responds with care. Neither pulls focus for selfish advantage. This is emotional intelligence in public, an advanced skill, and one that audiences recognize even if they cannot name it. It creates the feeling of safety. We are watching people who know what they are doing and who respect the people around them. For mature viewers especially, this can be more moving than a dramatic love story. It resembles real partnership, quiet support, shared dignity, small acts that protect each other's comfort. If romance is a spark, professionalism is a steady flame. Less sensational, more reliable, more admirable. That steadiness is what makes the moment replayable. It does not demand belief in a rumor. It invites respect for craft and character. In the end, that might be the truest love language on display. If this moment becomes a long-term reference point, the smartest way to evolve it is not to chase louder spectacle, but to protect the same elegance while offering new contexts. Mature audiences respond well to meaning, not gimmicks. So the most effective next steps would be activities that extend the tone of the moment. Calm, tasteful, emotionally intelligent. One idea is a short, advertiser-safe mini-feature on red carpet etiquette and preparation. Posture, pacing, how guests support each other under intense cameras. This appeals to viewers who appreciate craftsmanship. Another is a cultural fashion collaboration that highlights international inspirations, tailoring traditions, textile stories, and design choices across Paris, Seoul, Tokyo, and Southeast Asia, placing the focus on artistry rather than rumors. A third option is a philanthropic angle, a film education or arts charity appearance, turning public attention into something constructive and uplifting. There is also room for a cinema heritage tribute, recreating the mood of classic film eras in a controlled editorial shoot, celebrating timeless style without forcing a couple narrative. Most importantly, these ideas keep the audience emotionally engaged without requiring sensational claims. They add freshness by expanding the story's meaning. Not are they together, but what does grace look like in public life? That shift invites deeper loyalty from viewers who value substance over noise.